If you ever wanted to explore the internet beyond what Google shows you, but thought you need a fancy laptop or tools, this one is for you. We are gonna unlock Google's hidden power just using your phone plus Termux. And yeah, no PC, no Linux required. So let's get started. So we will just simply click on this, Google Dorking, TryHackMe. So this is the TryHackMe Google Dorking room, and you need to join this room and solve this lab. So what are the questions we have? We'll just get to read some theory, and let's learn about crawlers. We will learn how Google actually crawls everything and how things are present on the internet. I mean, where they are stored. And let's just join the room. So there is this video, and I don't think we should waste our time on a video. So we'll just read the theory. Google is arguably the most famous example of search engines. I mean, who remembers Ask Jeeves? Now it might be rather patronized explaining how this search engine works, but there is a lot more going on behind the scene than what we see. More importantly, we can leverage this to our advantage to find all sorts of things that our word list won't. So I'm not gonna read. Okay, correct answer. What are crawlers and how do they work? So crawlers discover content through various means. One being by pure dictionary, where a URL is visited by the crawler and information regarding the content type of the website is returned to the search engine. In fact, there are a lot of information modern crawlers scrape, but we will discuss how this is used later. Another method crawlers use to discover content is by following any and all URLs found from previously crawled websites, much like a virus in the sense that it will want to traverse spread to everything it can. Let's visualize something. The diagram below is high-level abstractions of how these web crawlers work. Once a web crawler discovers a domain such as mywebsite.com, it will index the entire content of the domain, looking for keywords and other miscellaneous information. But I will discuss this miscellaneous information later. So let's see this. Basically, this is our search engine, and I'm in Google. Crawler, this is a bot created by Google. This is database, and this is mywebsite.com, website content, and dictionary of content such as keywords. And so crawler will crawl your website, your database, and it will have your website, its content, and the content will be dictionary of content such as keywords and images is recorded by the crawler. So entire data of your website basically, but then they'll turn it into proper data where we will have information that Google needs, and the information are keywords, apple, banana, and pear. This is the keywords that you have present on your website. The crawler send this keyword to search engine to be stored for later searches. Okay, so the crawlers send this keyword to search engine to store. So these are all interconnected, and this is where the data this is where we are getting the data and then converting in this, and Google have it like a database. And if I'll search anything with search engine, I'll get the information from this database, which is this. In the above, mywebsite.com has been scraped as having keyword as apple, banana, and pear. These keywords are stored in dictionary by the crawler, who then returns these to search engine example because of persistence. Google now knows that the domain mywebsite.com has the keywords apple, banana, and pear, as only one website has been crawled. If a user was to search for apple, mywebsite.com would appear. This would result in the same behavior if the user has to search for banana, as the index content from the crawler reports the domain as having banana. It will be displayed to the user as illustrated below. Let's see this diagram. User searches for pears, search engine index all crawled website that has the keyword pears, obviously. So the data that we saw here, and then another website.com, and they'll have content of that website as well. And what will happen next? Search engine, crawler, database, website, and they will have data for two websites like this, apple, banana, and pear, and then this keywords for this website. Website contents, URL to another website, and the data. Exactly same. Now, mywebsite.com has keyword of apples, and mywebsite.com have keywords of bananas, and mywebsite.com have keywords of pears. And this is exactly same. This website has this. Another website.com has tomato, strawberry, and pineapples, or as illustrated below. Search engine keywords. So imagine this box of search engine having data for everything. So how many like this is 1, this one is 1, and this one is 2. They'll have billions and billions of websites data right now. I'll put the number right here. And the website.com, mywebsite.com. Okay, fuck it, I'm sorry. You search for peers, then we search and we content, and this. Another website.com, we search for strawberries because this has strawberries. Search engine have keyword strawberries, that's why this is the keyword, and this website contains these keywords, so that's why it's gonna be reflected on your Google search and it's gonna be indexed first. Website 1, website 2, website 3, website 4. So this is where we can get technical. I mean, there are a lot of websites. There are a lot of websites like website 1, website 2, and website 3, and they all have same keywords. And for apple, banana, there is only website 4. A logical preassumption would be that website 1 dash greater than 3 would be displayed, but that's not how real world domain works and are named. So who or what decides the hierarchy? Well, it's the search engine optimization. Name the key term for what a crawler is used to do. This is known as collection of resources and their location. What? Name the key term for what a crawler is used to do. Crawler. Crawling? Okay. Oh, the answer you provided might not be English. What the? Okay. Name the key term for what a crawler is used to do. This is known as collection of resources and their location. Crawler crawls the website, collects the data. This is indexing. What is the name of technique that search engine use to retrieve this information about website? Crawling, right? Is it correct? So yeah, crawling. What is an example of the type of the content that could be gathered from a website? Keywords. There are a lot of things that you can gather about a website, to be honest, but only crawlers can do a keyword, and they also store a lot of data, but I don't know. Search engine optimization. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is prevalent and lucrative topic in modern day search engines. In fact, so much so that entire businesses capitalize on improving a domain's SEO. Rankings at an abstract view, search engines will prioritize those domains that are easier to index. There are many factors in how optimal a domain is, resulting in something similar to a point scoring system. To highlight a few influence on how these points are stored, factors such as how responsive your website is to different browser type, example Google Chrome, Firefox, and Internet Explorer. This includes mobile phones. How easy it is to crawl your website, or if crawling is even allowed, but we will come to this later. Through the use of sitemaps. What kind of keywords your website has? Example, in our examples, if the user was to search for query like colors, no domain will be returned, as the search engine has not yet crawled a domain that has any keyword to do with colors. And this will show this kind of image, I mean, if it doesn't have your keyword. There is a lot of complexity how these various search engines individually do this, blah blah blah. We are gonna just go to photos and try hack me performance, this, there is nothing. As soon as they'll press the button, you will see performance. So what is the website performance? This is just a metric how your website is performing overall. Accessibility, how accessible it is. Best practices, you have done 71 best practices out of 100, and SEO 85. This is a lot. And this is where you get information. First, contentful paint. This is taking 8.1 seconds. So first image to appear, first colorful image, it is taking 8.1 seconds. That is a lot. So FCP, speed index, it takes this much time to index your website. Largest contentful paint, so it start loading at 8.1 second and stop loading at 2.9 seconds. Time to interact 9.1 second. You will get the first button and you will be able to click, or first link I mean. Total blocking time 30 ms, I don't know. Cumulatively outshift 0.043. So if you ever see a website where you open a page and you try to click something and then the layout shifts and ad shows up, and the layout, like you press the button you were not supposed to press, so this is cumulatively outshift. They have a good amount, but usually it is a lot on website, and Google tries to index those websites less. So we can read just the bold text, I mean. Okay, this is score, rating, everything, all, everyone. Introducing robot.txt. Okay. Use the same. They have given us a task. I shouldn't have pressed this. Use the same SEO checkup tool and other online alternative to see how their results compare for the TryHackMe and Google Dorking and TryHackMe. So let's go. First we'll have to open this tool. So this is open and we can just slide like this to copy the website. So let's see how they are performing. Copy link address, and this is their performance in 2020. So slide this and go here, press this, analyze. That's it. It is that simple, and it is responsive as well. They still have LCP, like largest content paint issue, and they can fix it by lazy loading the website. Interaction to next paint, INP. Yeah, so the second thing that is printed or interaction, something that you can interact with. Cumulative layout shift, this is 0.3. First content paint and time to TTFB, time to first byte, this is 1.5. It is loading and we are just waiting here for this. Is, by the way, this is only for mobile and you can do it for desktop as well, but let's do it for mobiles. Diagnose performance issues, and it is still happening, and it takes time to extract a lot of information about anything. And this is, by the way, inbuilt in Google Chrome as well. So their performance is 12 right now, and last it was 30, it was 39, but right now it is 12. So it happens when you have like a lot of heavy stuff on your website. That's why it shows this number. Accessibility SEO is dope, best practices are done, but performance is low. It is because of first content paint, largest content paint, total blocking time, cumulative layout shift, and speed indexing. We can clearly see that what are the issues. For first content paint, you usually have to like optimize your website, so it loads a basic website first, and then you can load the entire data. So you just have to do that. Largest content paint, where your website is taking too much time to load anything. And for me personally, I think your things should load when user wants to load them on your website. So that can be there. Total blocking time, I don't know. Cumulative layout shift, it's okayish, you don't have to. And there are the things which are affecting all the JavaScript file, all the files that are taking largest like most time to load and everything. So you get all the information. and it is not. See, best practice is this. You have every information that you need to solve the issue. So this is what SEO does, and yeah, it definitely changed. Their performance changed. Correct answer, yes. beboprobo.txt. Similar to the sitemap, which we will later discuss, this file is first thing indexed by crawlers when visiting a website. But what is it? The file must be served at the root directory specified by the website itself. Looking at this file's extension for .txt, it's fairly safe to assume that it is a txt file. The text file defines permissions to the crawler has to website. For example, what type of crawler is allowed? So this is a robot.txt file, and here you can write few lines, any line or line of codes. User agent, so you just have to write user agent any. That means this will allow any any crawler to crawl your website. This is user agent star. Then allow slash, that means all the root directory from the first slash it is allowed, so from the first directory, which is root. Sitemap, so we'll just enter a sitemap URL. Here we have few keywords. So all user agent crawlers cannot specify the directory or files that the crawler cannot index. Any crawler can index the website. The crawler is allowed to index the entire content of the site. The sitemap is located at mywebsite.com, sitemap.xml. So if you have any website, just enter the website name here and keep this as it is. Most likely you'll get the sitemap of that website. It is that simple. So disallow, you can disallow super secret directory or disallow this directory, but this is not gonna be allowed, not a secret, because we are giving a path. A path is from this first slash to this. The last directory which is referred will be the destination. So this is disallow and this is disallow, but not a secret. So this is allowed. And then again sitemap. User agent Googlebot. Only we are just allowing Googlebot to crawl this website, not Bing or not any other. So if you have a website, go to the root panel and then just see if Googlebot is allowed. Only Googlebot is allowed, or you can, or there is a star. If there is a star, that means anyone can crawl the website. And sometimes you should disallow some websites, some people to crawl your website, because people scrape your website and it consumes your resources and lags. So user agent, MNS bot, disallow, and disallow the root, allow the root. So for this user agent it is allowed, for this user agent it is disallowed to crawl our website, which is MSN bot. And yeah, user agent star, disallow this particular folder, which is really important. And in this case crawler can index, and crawlers index any file that has the extension of .ini within any. So yeah, any folder that has any name .ini, that's a wildcard. So where would robot.txt be located on the domain ablog.com? So ablog.com, it will be located obviously on sitemap. Okay, robot.txt, robot.txt. Yeah, so it will be stored on robots.txt and the website name. Submit, go here. If the website has to have a sitemap, where would that be located? Sitemap.xml. And submit and see. Yeah, how would we only allow Bing bot to index the website? How would we only allow Bing bot? Allow, there was this small user agent. Okay, so we'll have to write the user agent. User agent user agents, and what we'll do, Bing bot, submit. Oh, the answer you, okay. User agent, yeah, Bing bot, and I hope this works. How would we prevent a crawler from indexing the directory don't index me? Okay, crawler prevent, so disallow, and then don't index me, submit, go here. What is the extension of Unix Linux system configure file that we might want to hide from crawlers? ini dollar, submit. Okay, not the dollar sign, it was something like now we are talking about configuration file, so conf, and that's it, submit. Sitemaps, the geographical map in live sitemap are just that but for website. What the, okay, we will go for website.com, home, about us, and these posts. This is basically what is inside a sitemap. This is how a sitemap looks, and you can use this to basically do anything. If you have a sitemap of a website, you can like directly paste it into, I don't know, any tool, and you will be able to scrape data about them. And it happens for big websites which have a lot of data. Imagine there is a website who pirates movie and someone has sitemap and they are downloading that. They are basically stealing data from websites like Amazon and Flipkart and stuff, so they try to crawl that as well. Sitemap is there for the crawlers, but if people can get a hand of it, and it is available, I mean, and people can get that, they have a lot of data about your website which is actually public. So anyways, what is the typical file structure of a sitemap? It is XML. Let's see. What real life example can sitemap be compared to? Map. Name the keyword for the part taken for content on a website. Name the keyword for the part taken for the content on a website. I definitely know this. I don't know. It is route. Name the keyword for the part taken for content on a website. It is route. Use Google for advanced searches. As we have previously discussed, Google has a lot of website crawled and indexed. Their average Joe use Google to look up for cat pictures. I'm more of the dog person myself. Okay, anyway, so you search 12 plus 1 and it shows 13. It happens because Google also have a calculator feature. They are a search engine. They basically have a software. So as soon as you enter it, it can show you a calculator. But if you search American Psycho poster, you will get a lot of American Psycho images. See? And they are all relevant. They are all posters. They are not some random images. On the other hand, if you will just Google it, you will see some random stuff. If you will search GCHQ news, you will see a lot of results. And these results are GCHQ BBC News, and this is the information. Let's see. So it is ranking second, by the way. Latest news. This is the different page, and this is the different page. bbc.co.uk and gchqgovernment.uk. So you are trying to search news, but you get is a result from the actual website, because the first term you search is the website name, I mean, and they are showing the first article from their website, which is a news. I hope you get it. So let's close this and go here. If you'll type site.bbc.co.uk and GCHQ news, it will prioritize the sequence, and you will see this website first, which you have written. So sequence is important. GCHQ news. So yeah, getting the result first and second as well. It is only showing you the result from bbc.co.uk. And let's go next. So what makes Google Dorking so appealing? First of all, and the important part, it is legal. It is all indexed publicly available information. However, what you do with this is where the question of legality comes into play. Yeah, literally, don't use it for wrong purpose. A few common terms we can search and combine include terms and actions. So if you write file type, you will be able to target a particular file, like for example a PDF file. So all the Google results will be a PDF file, not a website, not a URL, just pure PDF websites. And then you will cache version of URL. So basically the older version of URL of the same website. In title, the specified phrase must appear in the title of the page. So yeah, if you go site.bbc.co.uk, file type PDF, you will see this. You'll have to search it and all the results will be PDF. Isn't that awesome? You can find any PDF on the internet, even if it is a book or a document or a form, anything. You just have to type file type PDF, and before that you have to write the search term here. You don't even have to write this site. Anyways, go here, in title, index of, and this is where the game shifts. So here we use the extension PDF, but can you think of any other file format of sensitive nature that may be publicly accessible, often unintentionally? Again, what you do with any result that you find is where the legality comes into play. This is why Google Dorking is so great / dangerous. Yeah guys, so don't do anything. This is how you basically download a form from the internet using a PDF file, but that's it. So if you will type, here is simple directory traversal. Directory traversal, you are trying to find directories on websites. I have blanked out a lot of below to cover you, me and THM, the owner of the domains. So in title, index of, and we have just searched that, and there is this download folder, and there are a lot of folders. I mean, what are we actually searching? We are searching in title. So that in the title of the index of website, it will be index of. That means it is gonna be a URL which holds a lot of files inside it. So downloads, there are a lot, there will be folders, and once you click on that particular link, for example, if you'll click on index of downloads, you will see a lot of directories, and you can directly download those data. So it is publicly leaked data, and if you find something, you should report it to the person who owns the website. I mean, if it ever happens to you. And this is what you do in bug bounty as well. Ask the question below. What would be the format used to query the website BBC UK about flood defense? Okay. So there are BBC. I have to type it. What would be the format to use query the site BBC about? So first will be site, then will be BBC Co UK about, and then what? Flood defense. Yes. Okay. So this works. So, and then what term would you use to search by file type? File type, obviously. It's so easy. File type. You just have to type this and write the file type. What term can we use to look for login pages? In title, and then we can go login. So this is how you can find login pages of websites, and I mean random websites. This is insane. Just don't do this. Just trying to do it for TryHackMe, and this is what they are teaching us. You did it, Google Dorking complete. Wow. So we completed the walkthrough, and now you guys know what's up in Google Dorking. And let's go back if we can. see this. So you get this skill matrix, and right now it is empty, but you will see levels, your stats. Always go down on the website and see your level and everything. I just started this account for the tutorial purpose. I already have my main account. I'll show you guys someday. Yeah, so we have completed one lab. View matrix. Can I click on this? And there is nothing. Recent Google Dorking. So before we end this video, let's read this once again. Google Dorking and what are the things that you can do. So now you know information about everything, and the this last bit holds every power that they wanted you to teach. First of all, while googling, use double quotations to specify what you are actually looking for. This should be 100% there, so you'll get results, more specific results. And then scroll this, and this is okay. This is just telling you that change the sequence and it will happen. You can search this file type, cache and in title. This is awesome as well. And this information where you can find in title of, and lastly this information. So there are a lot of things that you can do using Google Dorking, and when people have this power, they actually know everything about everyone. So for example, if your main Instagram account name is written somewhere else on the internet and someone just search it by typing it in double quotation, they will be able to find it. So as soon as someone gets your data, first thing they do is copy your username and search it in double quotation, and they search about you. So this is how powerful Google Dorking is. You can find information about people, location, specific algorithms. You can even minus things or plus things. I'll put some infographic information so you'll get the idea. Yeah, so you can use this. If you guys want cheat menu or something that you can, I don't know, refer or put as a wallpaper, just let me know in the comments and I'll create it for you. So you will master Google Dorking in 5 days, and then you can remove the wallpaper, obviously. So yeah, this was a TryHackMe session on Google Dorking. We completely did it. So we are doing it with phones, and maybe in the next one we will use Termux as well. So we'll use Termux, the terminal, and we will be able to perform the labs using our phone. So it will be awesome. So that's it for this video, guys, and if you think Google Dorking is interesting, you should check out this video. It's gonna blow your mind. And as always, stay ethical. By the way, like the video, we need the algorithm.